Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
It really hurt my feelings.
It looks like a Lyft might be hurting pretty soon too.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Let's say you drive for a living. Imagine a 500-pound Mark Henry. Fuck it, a 220 kilograms Garlic the Destroyer. I'm gonna give you just a second to just imagine how many of yous you put together. You can get to 220 kilos. Shows up to your car. What is the first thing you would do? Sorry, me no speak English. Wrong number. You will drive off. I'll tell you what I would do. Please eat whatever you want, but please do not eat me. No, sir, no. I'm your client. You're here to pick me up. Oh, okay. You can get in, and that is a time where I will put my hand on my dashboard and I would say is Ashhad. I will say its last prayer. May you rest in peace and find your way to paradise. Now, I don't like this woman. I think the title of this video implies that not only she ate her way into a lawsuit, she also ate this man's way to put food on the table for his family.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What? For what? What you saying?
Yeah, I got no space in my car is small.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the lift because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What make you think I can't fit in a car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car, so I gotta order another lift?
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL it's called.
No, I don't never have to order an Uber XL.
Then I'm really sorry.
What's your name?
Abraham Travis.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong. Before we get to this whole weight topic, you can be fat. You can be fat. I'm fat. Fuck it. I have love handles. Sometimes when I have too much food, I can't see my cucumba anymore. It disappears. There is nothing wrong with being fat. You can be skinny, you can be fat, whatever. But this level, 220 kilos, 500 pounds is next level stuff where it's not going to be even comfortable for you, not only to do things, but to even breathe. I have friends under 20, 130, 140 kilos. It's fat, but it's not Shrek on steroids, let's just say. And you are self-aware of the situation if you're 220 kilos, 500 pounds, that there are things you cannot do. For example, getting into a small car, getting into a small taxi. So in this situation, you need to order a bigger car. Oh, bigger cars are more expensive. Well, lose weight, you donkey. I'm sure you've seen videos online about these donkeys going against airlines, putting a lawsuit against airlines because they're not given 2 more free seats because they're uncomfortable in their own seat and the airlines needs to give them. I'm sure you've seen these donkeys online.
My body isn't the problem, the system is. Airlines are making it difficult for plus size people to travel by designing seats that are too small for even the average human.
And you watching this, you might have been in a situation, or you might be in the future, you might come into a situation where you have a giant next to you. I don't know how you would respond to this, but if you do not know how to respond to this whole situation, best way is to just argue a lot and get yourself into business class. If that does not work out, they put you, sir, we cannot move you. You need to sit where you are. But this person's arms, legs, everything is in my seat. I have not felt my balls for the last 13 minutes. I need to move out of this situation. Sir, I'm sorry, we cannot do anything about it. Keep farting until the person next to you moves. Just keep popping that shit out. And in the video that we just watched, the guy told him, yo, you need to order a bigger lift. I'm sorry, my tires are tired. If you sit, my car is RIP. And her response was, oh, he hurt my feelings. I'm really heartbroken about the situation. She just saw a quick way to cash grab.
Kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The rapper says she's pretty tough.
I just want them to know, like, It really hurt my feelings.
It looks like Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
What a good day to be a driver in Michigan. I did not know that this law is actually a law. So the way it looks like Lyft has a big lawsuit coming towards them. I don't know how they're going to fight it. The guy told them you should get a bigger car. She refused. It's a very... legally, it's a very fucked up situation to be in. But it's crazy to me how this is part of the... Look at this guy's smile. This is some free, easy money for this donkey over here. Now, Lyft responded to this saying, we're disheartened to look at this driver's unacceptable behavior. No, you're not. You just don't want to give out a lot of money. Please DM us at your earliest convenience for additional support. What are you gonna give it an extra large car? We'd like to address this as soon as possible. Scams are getting very creative nowadays. You can be obese, walk up to a person. If they don't accept you, you can win millions of dollars. I don't know if they're gonna win or not. I'm just saying that you can file a lawsuit against them. Now, I don't know how the taxis work in the US. I believe everyone, from what I know, everyone has their own car and they sign up for Uber or Lyft. And anything happens to their car, they have to pay it themselves. Do you think if she would have got in the car and the tire would have popped out, do you think she would have covered the expenses? Fuck no. She would have filed a lawsuit against the car for putting her life in danger. This is the person we're dealing with over here. And the thing is, I can't think of anything that this guy could have said to get himself out of this situation. There are ways people refuse it, but if you get reported, you're screwed, right? So just like the diarrhea you get after your morning coffee, this shit was meant to happen either way. The best way to avoid this was to just drive off. And I almost drove off on one of my Bumble dates a year and a half ago. All right, quick story time. A year and a half ago, I got out of a 3-year relationship. I was in my rebound phase, and I was talking to this one girl for 2 weeks. She was only posting Snapchat of her face. And have you seen like those pictures where, you know, you see their face and then the body comes up and you get a heart attack? Like, what the fuck?
Why does everybody ask me if I'm Latina? Isn't it obvious?
Latina mommy.
I only saw her face, and one day I asked her out. I went to pick her up, right? And she showed up and I could not believe my eyes. Immediately I started apologizing to my car and I was this close on driving off, but we made eye contact and I froze. I couldn't because I already told her what my car was when I arrived below her house. She got on my car and Jesus Christ, I was catfished to the next level because guess what? Her face was, it was all makeup. It was all makeup and Snapchat filters. Thank God I deleted Snapchat. And this donkey had the audacity to tell me, oh, your car is pretty small. I have a Lexus IS350F 2016. She told me my car is small. The words that came into my mind, if I would have said it, it would have ended we would have ended in a fight. So I'm very nice. Like, even though I don't like someone, I'm gonna play it nice until I drop that person off and I never see them again. Worst date ever. She wanted to go somewhere expensive, get a table at a club. I was like, I'm sorry, I don't do clubs. How about we get some chai karak? We get some tea, huh? What do you think of that? I just wanted to less money as I can so I can just drop her back in an hour. And after an hour, I went back to drop her home. And the second she got out of the car, I swear to God, it felt like I got a lift on my car. My car just came back to life. Stood up. And on my way back, I had a whole conversation. I put my hand on the dashboard and I promised my car I'll never do that shit to him again. But anyways, just wanted to talk about this donkey over here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Take it easy. I will see you in the next one.